to Reiki Master Tarot presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful afternoon. I hope that you are feeling the peace and the calm that is beginning to show up. There's lots of energy out in the atmosphere right now, and I hope everybody is being able to take part and absorb that beautiful, beautiful knowledge. So what we're doing is a collective reading today. We've been doing readings, and mostly it comes out, it is the divine masculine that is working on himself in some form or fashion. And he's making choices, he's clearing his space, he is becoming masterful about his emotion, balancing his inner and his outer, and he's also protecting his energy. So let's do a quick reading on the atmosphere. Let's see what happens. And we're going to be using the Angel Oracle Guide because the angels are here. I've called them all in. The archangels of our chakra energetic system, the archangels of the four corners. I've called in the chi, key, universal life force energy. And I think we've covered all the bases. And we've said thank you and hello to everyone. So let's see who shows up today. All right, if you would, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time so you can see. Okay. Archangels of the Earth Star Chakra, High Heart Chakra, and Soul Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, and Archangel Mariel in Lavender, and Archangel Zadkiel and Amethyst. If you would, can you give us an overall for this collective reading that is for entertainment purposes only? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. These two cards, I shuffle very well, okay? Listen deeply. Listen deeply. This is asking us to go into, to listen to the messages. We just talked about the messages coming in from the solar flares, the CMEs, the sunlight, Grandfather Alcyon. We were told to listen to those messages. It's going to help clear our space. But divine timing has come out at least 4 times, okay? And it's usually right here in the middle for the heart space, okay? And on the Soul Star Chakra, we have joy and contentment. Thank you, archangels of the chakras. Now, Earth Star Chakra is listen deeply. So go outside, sit on the ground, put your feet in the grass. It feels so good on your feet, okay? And connect to Mother, Father, Gaia. She has energy for you. She has love for you. She has a message for you. So look, Mother, Father, God, okay? The Most High is here. He's giving us messages. He's talking to us. Okay, divine timing. The answer is yes. Okay, so if you had a prayer and you're wondering if that prayer is going to be answered, angels are saying yes. Okay, and we have under joy and contentment, forgiveness and understanding. Now, forgiveness and understanding comes when joy and contentment comes when we clear that space of energies from past stories that no longer serve they've already served their purpose as a lesson, experience, or challenge. So to forgive and understand that these are karmic lessons that help us to learn, grow, and evolve, what appears is the Archangel of Joy and Contentment. Under divine timing, we have the Archangel of Yes, okay? And under Listen Deeply, we have Mother, Father, God, okay? There's messages coming for us, okay? All we have to do is say, I am open to receive, and go get the message. Okay? The message is probably already down. It's not, you just haven't opened the text yet. You left somebody on red. Go get those messages. They're here for you, for your highest good. Okay? Thank you, Archangels of the Oracle Deck by Kyle Gray. I am grateful to you for helping us to clarify what we had here. So what we're going to do is I'm testing something, okay? I'm going to use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck to clarify Listen Deeply, Divine Timing, Joy, and Contentment, okay? But we're going to read about it first. Listen deeply. Okay, so we can hear this message and see what spirit is, the angels are trying to help us with. In spirit, angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen so that the voice now be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop. Listen to yourself and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy to listen deeply. Wow. Now, this just confirmed joy and contentment. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Divine timing. Okay. Life is always unfolding in the perfect time, space sequence. So angel wisdom is encouraging you to move into a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient or unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that your prayers are being answered and your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but you must know that the universe and your angels are always working toward the highest good and the outcome that will best serve you. When this card appears, trust in the process. So, divine timing. Take action on what it is that you want. Keep going. Don't quit. Okay? If you've taken every step you could possibly take in a direction towards your wish fulfillment, that's when you sit back and learn patience. And you learn how to exist in the moment of now. When you exist in the moment of now, you are connecting your energy to that of the Prime Creator. You are co-creator. Okay? If you can go no further on your path when it comes to what it is that you're trying to manifest, release and surrender it to Spirit. Okay? Learn patience. That is a very good virtue. Okay? Now, joy and contentment. You never know how Spirit's going to work a thing out. Okay? Those archangels know how to play chess better than anybody. Here we go. Okay. Be here now. Enjoy the present. What did we just talk about? Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. Okay, thank you for that. Now, for me, I like doing this. I was afraid of it for a very, very long time. Okay, and Spirit said, use your voice. Kept saying, use your voice. And when I finally did say, okay, I'm gonna stop hesitating and resisting, and I did the first couple of videos, I was terrified. Absolutely. Okay, but now I know you're there. Somebody is there. okay? And I welcome and acknowledge your presence, and I am so very grateful to you. And as I was saying that, my exie walked over and sat down next to me. Didn't you, boo? You're so cute. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shuffle these one more time and get clarity. See how these cards are gonna match together. Okay, if you would, angels, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, spirit guides of the deck. Can you give us 3 to clarify? Thank you. Okay. Look, listen deeply. See this dog? This is what Exie looks like. Exactly. Except he's like 50,000 times bigger. But it's the same face. The same loyal face. Okay? He just wants to have fun. Look at that number 3. It is creativity, self-expression, and joy. And the number 1 is a new beginning. Okay, see the 10 at the bottom? New beginning. So we're being told to listen deeply. There is a new beginning on its way to us. Okay, now here we have the mice. Okay, the mice, this is not something you want to have in your house because they nibble away at things that are very important to you. It takes time, but they nibble away at you. Okay, they're nibbling away at what is important to whoever the owner is of these things, this food that took action to go and get. Somebody made that bread. Excuse my voice. Somebody made that bread. Okay, and here the mice are. So these mice can represent the things that we need to release and let go of, or interruptions into our original purpose. So remember we were saying there's find that thing. This is clarifying divine timing. Okay, we're talking about do that thing that gives you joy. Okay, and if you can, you go as far as you possibly can, and then leave the rest to spirit. Sometimes there's interruptions into what our goal is. Okay, is how we handle it that helps us to keep moving forward. Okay, it's how we handle it. Now, the next one is the anchor. See that water? There's a cleansing going on. We talked about that too. There's a cleansing going on right now. Okay, and our divinity, our sovereign selves are being anchored after they are cleansed. Okay, see the birds? Listen to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. If you have something that triggers you, look at it hard and find out why it's bothering you to let it go. Because once you do let it go, once you release that energy, the energy that comes into the chalice that is you is joy and contentment. Okay, so these are the things we have to let go of. Those things that are tearing us down. And as soon as we let those go, guess what? Spirit sees we let them go, and that's when divine timing comes in. Okay, now look, under the anchor is the clock. Divine timing is being confirmed. What is under the interruptions and distractions? The bridge. You see this? These two bridges were created over a chasm. What's in the chasm? What's in the chasm is what we put in there. Interruptions or distractions or self-sabotaging beliefs. It could be definitions that are in our subconscious that is stopping our forward movement because we're angry or we're sad or we're depressed. Find out what that is that's making you angry, sad, or depressed. If it's putting you into a vortex, you're just going round and round instead of forward. Okay? Now, see the dog? Okay? And the puppy, he's under listen deeply. Okay? This right here is beach and whip. Okay? This is anger. This is somebody really being really, really mad. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's look it up. Okay, this is how did you get in there? Okay. Number 11. That's the 11 card. I have specific twin flame cards. I don't know if this is one, but I know twin flames kind of beat each other up as the professors and the instructors. They give each other karmic lessons. Birch and broom. That's what it is. Be warned of high temper. I bring conflict and strife. You will find me in competitions. However, I work with repetition. Arguments and quarrels are my pattern. But I am not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or in a lusty anyway. The birch broom is one of the troublesome cards in the Norman. Unlike the tarot, there are definitely favorable and unfavorable cards in this system. When the birch comes, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. This card is trouble, strife, disharmony, conflict, argument, and all things stressful, particularly when seen with the birds. Okay, so this is seen with the dog. That means loyalty. So let's see. This is going to be an interesting read because I see time. I see the birch and the broom. I see a bridge. Okay, and I just saw a mountain that has been climbed. Okay, but this is number 11. Okay, we're talking about either a twin flame reading or a new beginning. Okay, are things ending because somebody is in a disharmony? Let's see. Spirit, if you would, we'll do this one more time. If you would, Spirit, can you please tell us what is, we're going to do a full spread. What is the current situation? Oh, look at that. Okay, we just talked about it. Look, somebody's being left out in the cold. Okay, Spirit does everything on time and perfect. Okay, we just talked about the birch and the broom. Okay, and it was right here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, on the left side, 5 of Cups. Somebody's in despair, disharmony. Okay, and on the other side, victory. Someone's being left out in the cold. Oh, look. Hold on. They're going in the opposite direction. Somebody is sad, extremely sad. Somebody is has victory. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you for that. What is challenging the 5 of Pentacles? What is challenging the 5 of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh, they are. Okay, you guys want to talk right now? Landed right on top. Okay. 10 of Wands. Something's coming to an end, and somebody's going to be carrying a burden because of it. Too many tasks, overwhelmed, overworked, burdened. Okay. Wow. Okay. On the other side, I look at all of the cards because all the cards I see are part of the story. 5 of Wands. Arguing, fighting, disharmony, discord, upheaval. Okay, Page of Pentacles. There was a conversation about money, and we see the 5 of Pentacles here. Someone is being either cut off. Someone is, okay, so if this 5 of Wands is challenging the 5 of Pentacles, this is someone releasing burdens. Okay, making plans. A new job, practicality, potential. Someone is making plans to do something new while somebody else is fighting to keep control of something. Okay, and look what's under it. Discord, disharmony. Okay, divine timing. Something is coming to an end because Spirit said so. Wow. Okay. Was the interruptions and okay, Spirit. Interruptions and distractions by the mice character. Okay, It's going to show up, but there's divine timing for this interruption and distraction to be removed. That's what it looks like, Five of Pentacles. And somebody's fighting to stay in place. Okay. What's in the subconscious, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys want to talk. Okay. Somebody's got a bright new idea. Okay. Somebody's getting wish fulfillment. Hope, faith, rejuvenation, spirituality. Could it be that somebody is delving into the spiritual side? Look, there is somebody walking away. This person has gained mastery over his emotions because he can leave 5 emotional cups behind. Wow, Spirit. What's in the past? Such a book boy, actually. What's in the past, Spirit? Wow. Joy and contentment is being anchored in. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The King of Wands. Energetic, optimistic, natural leader, loyal, like the dog. This is the card of loyalty, okay? This is a card of loyalty. Listen deeply. Okay. There may be some messages that are that either the King of Wands is sending or receiving. Okay. Listen deeply. And it's your spirit guides too. Okay. All right, Spirit. On the left side is a Page of Wands, a bright new idea. Okay. The good news. That's the message. Okay. There might be a message of good news, confident, new journey, fearless, enthusiastic. Underneath that is the Nine of Swords. Could it be that whoever this person is that's being left out in the cold is in the Nine of Swords and somebody else's good news? Okay, so all right, here we go. Somebody's in the Nine of Wands. Okay, looks like because of somebody's good news, something has been revealed. Hold on. Okay, about someone's 10 of Cups and someone's Ace of Cups. Okay. That was interrupted because of devil energy. Okay. Divine timing. It's under divine timing. All right. Let's see. Okay. So there's some good news coming for somebody. On the other side of the Page of Wands is the Two of Swords. Somebody didn't want to see the truth about a King of Pentacles ending a cycle. Okay, this is the truth. Some people, place, or thing has been cut out, and someone has to move on to calmer waters because they would not give up. Even if they're hurt, they kept going. Wow. Whoever this was became a skilled craftsman at whatever it was they were utilizing to try to stay in a situation. Looks like a Queen of Swords. Okay, see how that went? There was a lot of conversation going on. But it's either the Queen of Swords. Let's see. I don't have any bad cards around here. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. It's moving on. Something is hidden from a Queen of Cups about a Hierophant. Okay, here we go again. I got so much energy going through my hands right now. Somebody is sad, extremely sad about somebody else's victory. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Possible future, Spirit. Thank you, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Thank you to all of the angels and higher beings that are in this room. I am grateful to you. Thank you for this beautiful energy. Okay, wow, you guys are... Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Protective, conservative, patient, tentative, He wants to make an offer. This is Archangel Uriel. He is the angel in charge of earthly, tangible blessings. He sends our prayers to the Most High. Now, this is coming up against this Five of Pentacles, but in between is the Justice card. On the other side of the Knight of Pentacles is the High Priest. High Priestess. Okay, so we see Justice. The High Priestess here. Somebody wants to make an offer to a High Priestess of marriage. They're looking at a situation from a higher state of being, listening to their intuition, and someone else is feeling stuck. Archangel Gabriel has called judgment. Okay. Someone made choices in the past, had lots of options in the past. Okay, but see that question mark? They might be a little confused about which one they want to do, but I also see that glow of person listening to their intuition. Why else would somebody want to make an offer to a High Priestess? They've gone within, meditated. They're going to bring an end to something. Their meditation is helping them to transform because they are walking away, okay, balancing their emotions to become a star. Okay? Wow. Okay, what's under the Justice? So we have Justice. Now the Justice is in between the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So that's justice to whoever was doing something. Okay, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands brings a Tower. Oh. To two people or a person, maybe one person who may have had an imbalanced masculine and feminine inside. It looks like it was a Queen of Wands who was a third party. Cycle's over. Why? Because the guy that went within is now the Emperor going towards his Empress in their Ten of Cups towards victory while somebody else is mad. Spirit. The Emperor and the Empress came out back to back in a reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So that means that the Emperor and Empress energy is in this reading. It's on this, in the spread on this deck. Okay, let me make sure I put them back the way I had them. Oh, this is how it was. Yeah, okay. All right, so the Empress and the Empress are here back to back. How about that? All right, three more for the Sherry Spirit. Spirit. Three more, please. Okay, thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so right now we have Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and we have Justice. So there are two angels here helping to bring a tower to whoever this is that's being left out in the cold. This is the Dark Night of the Soul, okay? To me, this is not a bad card. It's a starting point, okay? We all started there on this journey, okay? On the left side of the Justice card is the Lovers, okay? On the right side of Justice is the Empress. Oh my goodness, okay. The Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands is bringing, they're going towards each other. So they're working together. Now this Lover's card is also an inner, remember our inner twin becoming balanced? This is our inner twin becoming balanced, okay? Now, I don't say the zodiac signs because we all have a little bit of everything, So I don't say the zodiac signs, but if I was, this would be a Gemini. Okay? This would be a Libra. This will be a Libra. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. May I have one more for a possible outcome, please? One more for a possible outcome. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Okay, so we have somebody that was either left out in the code, getting ready to get left out in the code. The angels are here. Okay. The angels are here. Justice is here, and justice is being balanced to somebody's 10 of Cups. Now, on the left side of the, in between justice and the 10 of Cups is the sun. Something was revealed. On the right side of the 10 of Cups is the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Somebody is getting wish fulfillment, heart's desire because of the actions that they took. Spirit, who is this? Okay. Remember I said this is a starting point, and we saw both the Emperor and the Empress. They had to start here. Okay? Let's see how it plays out, because this is all beautiful. And if somebody's getting left out in the cold, we saw a tower. A tower was in between here and here. Were the angels reconstructing the tower, Spirit, that this person received from karmic lessons? But it's not in reverse. So let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. Divine timing. Wow. Look. A betrayal or a healed heart. Okay. On the left side is an offer. Look at all of the offers. Okay. You're not going to believe this. A conversation, an offer. This is a conversation about money, a bright new idea, a revelation, an epiphany, okay? It has to do with tangible blessings. Archangel Uriel is here, okay? Now, on the right side of the healed heart is the Page of Cups. This is true love, okay? You want to kiss your little fish friend, okay? I just got an overwhelming feeling of, oh my goodness, joy and contentment. It just happened watching these cards, because the meaning of this one changed for me. This is not a bad person. This is somebody that walked their journey. Okay, and it looks like Spirit is blessing them. Okay, there's loyalty under the King of Wands, the distractions, okay, that caused this. Okay, Spirit said wait on divine timing. Do the work. Wait on divine timing, because somebody has a bright new idea, or they've gotten a download of information from the Most High. Okay, now they can have a conversation about moving forward. So this Five of Pentacles is not a bad card. It never was a bad card to me. Okay, I just look at all of the cards to see the meaning of the story. Okay. So let's keep going. We just had 3 pages. There's a new beginning. These are young people. These are new beginnings. These are epiphanies. These are new ideas, brand new ideas. And this is the information where they're getting the downloads. They're getting the downloads for the conversation. Okay, Spirit, what is the other people's feelings? What's other people's feelings? Justice brings 2 people together in a 10 of Cups. Okay, look. Strength card. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Okay, so we have the Strength card. This person started here. okay, to rebuild themselves, rebuild their life. Okay, and once they started doing that, they started gaining strength by tapping in to their intuition, to their divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. All of the definitions that they gave themselves, that they carried, or opinions of other people that they carried in their subconscious, they are now embracing those. They've looked at what triggered them and released and surrendered those things to the Most High. Okay, and because of that, they have joy and contentment. What they also have is cleansing and purity that is being anchored into their heart space. Okay? Wow, Spirit. That's beautiful. Yeah, this person, see the lemniscate, the infinity symbol? That is connection to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay? They're getting strength through that. Okay? And this is in the where somebody's healing their heart. This is the heartbreaking betrayal card. But you see the band-aid? This person is healing their heart, or they healed their heart. On the left side of the strength card is the Seven of Wands. This person knows who, what, when, where, and why they're fighting and what they're protecting, because something was been revealed to them. Something has been revealed to them. On the right side is the Eight of Wands. That's a message or fast action, swift movement. Do it now. Rapid events, direct action. Okay. These are layered events too. These could be divine intervention by these archangels here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, because we saw the Tower. Something was being deconstructed to be reconstructed. We know that there is two people that went, okay, look, Five of Pentacles. That's two people that went on their journey. Okay, we saw the Emperor and the Empress come out back to back. Okay, so there's 8 events, maybe layered events, messages back and forth, text messages, emails, group chat. Something in the ethers is happening right now as we speak. Okay, and here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work pays off, cultivation, growth, results. Now, on this particular card, this farmer is the one that is having success with his crops. Okay, he's happy. See the pentacle under his foot? That was from a past crop that he buried that was no good. Okay, he now has a healthy yield to the seeds that he planted. Okay, and this is the possible outcome. Now, on the left side of the possible outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. On the right side, we have the Magician. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, is she the one? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles is moving forward. Okay, look, the Magician is manifesting quickly. Archangel Michael. So there's 3 archangels here. Okay. Somebody's leaving. They're moving forward. Their ships are coming in. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Okay. Why is he moving forward? Lying, cheating, stealing. Something's coming to an end. Does this have anything to do with this Queen of Pentacles? Let's see. Let's see what this Seven of Pentacles is. What was planted? Okay. What is planted, Spirit? They have 3 for a possible outcome, please. Okay, thank you. You guys are good. You guys are strong today. 8 of Swords. Somebody planted seeds and now they're feeling stuck. Okay, on the left side is of the 8 of Swords is a Judgment card. Archangel Mike, Archangel Gabriel's calling judgment. Okay, it's in a marriage. Somebody's feeling stuck in a marriage or in a job, corporation, organization, traditional structure, marriage, higher education. Somebody is feeling stuck. Somebody planted seeds. Okay. Oh, this is usually a good card. Okay. Hold on. But they're calling judgment. Okay. On choices they made in the past. Someone went within and went deep about the time, effort, the seeds to grow something, okay? But they're bringing it to an end, bringing something to an end and walking away to be the star. Look, see those two, let me see. Walking away to the wish fulfillment. That's what they're walking away to. Okay, so somebody planted a garden and now they're feeling stuck in it. Could it be the King of Wands? Remember, this card is listen deeply, okay, about loyalty, about fun, about having fun. Let's see, 2 more cards, Spirit. Oh, on the other side was the 4 of Wands. Somebody feels stuck in a marriage. They're looking at things from a higher state of being. They're looking at a high priestess. They're ending a cycle. This is karma, dharma, destiny. The third party, Queen of Wands, who's getting a tower. Okay, that's real clear, Spirit. That was really, really clear. Okay. 2 more babies. Thank you. Page of Swords. There was an investigation. Somebody is feeling stuck because information came out that caused them to feel stuck. Okay. Somebody also went within, and they see their heart's desire, wish fulfillment. They see the star. Remember, we saw the star. Whoever is walking away was walking away to be the star. When he went within, that's what he saw. Okay. Knight of Cups. Here we go. We have all 4 knights. Knight of Cups. Okay, he loves himself. Okay. He loves himself. But there was somebody that was holding on too tight to someone from their past. They had to make a choice. Told the truth. Okay, the King of Swords told the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, hold on, y'all. Helicopter's going on. It's a military helicopter. It's pretty big. I don't know. It's shaking the house. Okay, that was a big helicopter. Big as you. Okay, so here we have 2 people. See the caduceus? They were meant to be together. Okay, perfectly matched couple. Okay, now look, Page of Wands. Page of Cups. This is true love. Okay, there's another one. Shaking the house. You know what that is? That's all 4 of those archangels taking action on behalf of the Emperor and the Empress. That's what's happening. I'm sure of it. I've never heard him fly this low. That's low. Okay, 1 more, Spirit, for the possible. Oh, hold on. That's too many babies. And how we get 1 half upside down and the other half not upside down? Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's when Sherry was talking. Okay. Okay, 1 more for the possible outcome, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Look, Page of Pentacles, a bright new idea. Okay. It's interesting. Page of Cups. Look, Page of Cups. And on this side, we have fighting. Okay. I think I understand. Because this is a page, this is a page, this is a page. Okay. Somebody is feeling stuck, and we saw they might be feeling stuck in a marriage. They planted some seeds, and their expectations, from what I can see, the garden turned out really good. Okay. But somebody else is feeling stuck. So we're talking about 2 different personalities where one is getting victory and one is not. There is an investigation. The truth came out about a conversation about money. Okay, and about a conversation about somebody loving somebody else. And now there's fighting. This permeated the deck. Okay, I think I see what happened. Spirit, clarify this for me. I know you guys are hearing me on it now. Clarify this for me. Oh, okay. Listen deeply. Loyalty. Okay. It looks like somebody planted seeds with somebody, and it was the King of Wands. He planted seeds with somebody he thought was a good garden. Okay, he thought it was a good garden. Okay, he's smiling, he's having a good time, but now he's feeling stuck in a cage of swords. Who threw those swords? Okay, we saw the Queen of Wands. Okay, now we see that there was an investigation, and what was found out was somebody, okay, was hanging out with somebody else. The King of Swords, somebody saw it. Somebody saw it, and it was for money and a happy life. But one of the people they were with was loving themselves more and wanting something greater, something bigger. Okay? That's what it looks like to me. This is all flabbergasted. Wow. Okay, Spirit, let's what's the lesson here? Let me cross the cards and see if we can get some clarity on this. Okay, so in the mind, a bright new idea, information, something came out, something's growing out of information. It's coming out. Okay, and what happened over here? Okay, Spirit, let me have a card for the hope or fear. Okay, karma, dharma, destiny for a third party. Who is a high priestess? Look who showed up again. The Queen of Wands. Okay, I didn't have a card here. So when I asked for one, here she comes. Okay, we love everybody. We love everybody. And guess who's in the past? The King of Wands. This reading is for the Queen of Wands. Okay, what it sounds like is some truth is coming out about another relationship that the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Tower. The Queen of Wands, somebody called Judgment, because of actions taken in the past. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is who's getting left out in the cold. The Queen of Wands caused this destruction and disharmony, and it's time for this to be over because it's orchestrated by the Most High. Okay, I thought possibly, I always try to make sure it's nice, but if the truth is the truth, okay, she's getting left out in the cold. There's a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands that are fighting. We have a Justice card to somebody's Ten of Cups. So apparently somebody is releasing burdens, okay, they were given by a Queen of Wands. Okay, so in the mind we have a bright new idea, but this bright new idea is coming from a third party, but the cycle's over. Okay, somebody's begging. Somebody is begging. They don't want to leave. They don't want this to be over. I'm getting that a lot too. But with this bright new idea, look what happened. Betrayal. Okay. Some information came out where somebody that was holding their heart or healing their heart was betrayed again behind some information that came out. It was supposed to be good news, or somebody got good news that helped them to heal their heart, okay, so they can leave. Because, see, with the strength card being where it is, I thought for sure these people had grown from lessons, experiences, and challenges. We might be talking about 4 or 5 people right here. Okay, there's a lot of messages going through my head. I'm just trying to land on the one that makes sense for what I'm talking about at the time, to see what goes where. See what I mean? So, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Somebody's getting left out in the cold. Who is getting left out in the cold? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is getting left out in the cold because there's a question of loyalty, okay? And it's being downloaded to the King of Wands, okay? And it looked like over in the possible outcome, there was conversations that involved other energies that were not the King of Wands, okay? That were talking to the Queen of Wands, okay? We see she's getting the Tower. Somebody's calling judgment based on choices that she made in the past. Someone went within, and now they're bringing an end. It's a male energy, bringing an end to a situation and walking away to find himself as a star to wish fulfillment, or he's going to get his wish fulfillment. So this is a reading for this Queen of Wands. Somebody betrayed somebody, and it had to do with money, and now 2 men are fighting each other. But the archangels here are helping the person that's deserving of the justice. Okay, so that's what we got. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to leave this one here. Spirit was to send infinite unconditional love to all of the energies of people, places, and things represented on this spread. I wish to send them that infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Wow, this one was a little confusing. There's so many people here. There's so many people. Wow, or energies. There's so many energies here. It's not just her. Hold on. Somebody's clearing their space. This is another one of the divine masculine readings where we saw all 4 of the angels for sure. There's justice coming out to 2 people's 10 of cups. Okay, 2 people's 10 of cups. We know who those 2 people are. The Empress and the Emperor. Okay, for some reason, the Emperor is going through all of this cleansing and purification, and the Empress is sitting back in a state of receiving because that's what she's supposed to do while he does what he's supposed to do. And right now, he is understanding that loyalty to his Empress is important, and he's getting that information from his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, all of these karmic lessons, okay, to this person, we send her infinite unconditional love because everybody got a job. Okay, everything happens as it should, nothing is as it seems. Everybody is ascending. Okay, everybody is on their journey. Everybody is a divine being. Okay, so we don't judge anybody. We can't. And I think that might be what stops me from putting specific zodiac signs. When I see a zodiac sign, like this is Libra. Okay, but justice applies to all of us. Okay, so that's why I don't use the zodiac signs. And I hope I'm not confusing anybody. But love and joy, contentment is being anchored into those that have healed their heart, that have let go of what no longer serves them, okay? Spirit is giving them bright new ideas to move forward, okay? They're having the conversation with somebody, okay? It may be a phone call as to, or even getting on the internet and going, you see what I mean? Okay? But somebody is releasing burdens or carrying burdens. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the Emperor and the Empress were here. Okay, they carried burdens. Okay, they got out of the burdens by having strong boundaries, strong principles, strong thinking. Okay, and that's why karma, dharma, destiny, love, joy, peace, and contentment is going to them. Okay, because bright new idea and information that he's getting, because he listened to his angels, and she is too. Okay. Wow. Loyal to yourself. Choose yourself first. They had to choose themselves first, and that's what's going on. There's a lot of energy here, but there's a lot of people. I mean, energies. There's a lot of energies of a lot of people here. The justice is here, the court is here. There's two guys that are going at it. One has a bright new idea, one has the money. I don't know if that's a new partnership, but there's justice is behind these two. So there may have been a partnership where one had the idea and one had the money, and there was a tower and it didn't work. So justice is being enacted for somebody to become whole. Okay? It's a business term. Making somebody whole if they need compensation for something that was done unfairly to them. Making them whole is giving them compensation for something that was not correct. Like, well, we ain't gonna talk about it. But anyway, I'm sending him infinite unconditional love for him to get home as soon as possible. Okay? Remember, everybody got a job. Okay? We all incarnated here and said, I want to learn this, this, and this, and this, and this. That's pretty tough. Okay? But God's not going to give you more than you can bear. That's for sure. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Every living being. Okay? There's always equal give and take. But we don't wish ill will on anybody. Okay? Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. And I can honestly say that I was grateful to be here to start my journey because I'm no longer there. Okay? I'm here and it's anchored in to my destiny. Okay? I'm talking to y'all. That's love, peace, and joy. Thank you so much for being here. I am grateful to you. If you like the way I read, if you like the messages that the angels give to me for you, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you like it. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Sherry, you said that was the Five of Pentacles. It wasn't. It was the Five of Cups. What you doing? I'll say, I'm sorry. I send you infinite unconditional love all day. Today. That's what I would say if I got a comment like that. I send you infinite unconditional love all day. Okay, and then I would stand up to that and say, I'm sorry, I send you love. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. You guys tomorrow have a great day today on purpose. Tomorrow, make every moment of every day. Tomorrow, make every moment of tomorrow perfect. So you have a perfect day of every moment. I can't remember how I said it. It was channeled. I can't remember how Spirit said it. But Spirit said it again. Make every moment of every day perfect. So that every day is a perfect day. with every moment. Okay, well, we're going to leave that there. Thank you. Talk to y'all tomorrow.